My name's Akira, a high school freshman who likes to read. At school, I show off by only reading mysteries. Why would I read books at school, you ask? Well, that's because I have no friends. Normally, I rarely speak in the classroom, but on that day, I had years worth of speaking to do. You're the one who did it! What? Aoi-san's love letter was stolen, and you took it! It was during cleaning time that the accusation was made. It was the day of the test. I had thought it would be a normal day. In the morning. How do you feel about the test? I didn't study at all. I think I failed. Seriously? Then if you pass, I'll confess to Aoi-san. For real? I better do my best for you. They're saying some crazy things over there.
Hey Aoi, did you change your hair clip again? It's better than yesterday's. Isn't it cute? Do you want to try too? Nope, that's a bit childish for me. The day before yesterday was dragons, then spiders, right? What kind of taste do you have? Boys pay surprisingly close attention to these things, all right? This is fine. They're all part of a single theme.
Dragon, spider, mikan. I don't think I'd ever have a chance with a girl like Aoi-san, but I feel a sense of bond with her mysterious tastes. The hottest guy in class, Shigeru, and the prettiest girl, Aoi-san. I'm sure if they were to go out, they would be a perfect couple. But when I begin to think about it, I begin to feel uneasy. I don't know anything about romance, but I'm probably in love with Aoi-san. Our eyes just met. I'm sure Aoi-san also loves to read, and was interested in me, who reads books too. We may not speak, but our feelings are mutual. And while I was lost in my delusions, school ended. The incident took place while we were cleaning. Shigeru, Miran-san, Takeshi. I was on classroom cleaning duty with them. The cleaning was almost done, and when I returned from taking out the trash, I was being treated like a suspect. You should just come clean. You were the one who stole the love letter. No, I didn't. No matter how much I love Aoi-san, I wouldn't steal her love letter. Huh? My bag is hung on the wrong side. I always hang it on the right side. Did someone knock it over?
Hey Akira-kun, you always read mysteries, right? Can you try solving this case?
Aoi-san's calling out to me, so she knows my name. My heart is beating so fast. I knew Aoi-san liked books. I didn't think my delusions would become real. But wait, if she's writing a love letter, that means she's in love with someone else. Wait, that was something I knew from the start. This is for the person I love. If I could see Aoi-san's happy face, I understand. If you're alright with me, I will do my best.
Thank you, Akira-kun.
It seems that Aoi-san typically writes unaddressed letters during breaks between classes, and she wrote one today between tests too. But when she returned from cleaning, it had disappeared. And of all things, the letter happened to be a love letter. Aoi-san, you left the classroom right after homeroom, right? We had some time before we started cleaning. Is it possible it was stolen then? I don't think so, since Shigeru and I just happened to be chatting in front of Aoi's desk. Then we know the love letter disappeared while we were cleaning then. During the cleaning, no students entered or left besides those on cleaning duty. In other words, the only ones who could have touched the letter are us four. We each had our roles. Shigeru wiped, Takeshi swept, and Miran-san and I carried the desks. Just to confirm, when did you write the love letter?
Just before the second period test, I guess. And also before the third period.
everyone was sitting down, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this a simpler case than I had thought? I think I'm starting to figure it out.
Oh, you figured it out? Was Akira always that smart? Akira-kun is very smart, you know. He was first in the class the last exam.
I wonder why she knows. Oh, I suppose if you knew the grades of other students, you could narrow it down. Aoi-san is sharp too. I think I know where the letter probably is. You know where it is?
It's in the classroom, right? Nobody has come in or out besides Akira-kun, so nobody could have taken it out.
Yeah, that's right. So she figured that out on her own. Well, if it's not there, I'll have to rethink it. I knew it. It was in my bag. If only it was really meant for me. As if. It's in your bag! I knew you were the one who stole it. You're wrong. The one who stole it was Miran-san, right?
Huh? How did you figure it out?
She sure confessed quickly. I'll explain then. First, there were two things the culprit had to do. They had to steal Aoi-san's love letter, and then they had to put the letter in my bag. Do you follow?
How did you know that it was Miran who did all that?
It was the order we cleaned in. To clean the desks, we had to move them. Naturally, the only ones who could approach my bag were the people carrying the desks, me and Miran-san. Shigeru-kun and Takeshi-kun could only approach it after we moved the desks back, right? In other words, they could only have done it after we finished cleaning. Aoi-san was already back by then, so they couldn't have done anything suspicious. That's why the two of them had no chance to put it in my bag.
In the first place, how did you know I put the letter in your bag?
Because my bag was on the wrong side. I didn't have any proof, but I was sure the love letter was still in the classroom. You knocked my bag over on purpose, and then put the letter in when you hung it back up, right?
I thought I hung it on the right side. I must have panicked.
Still, I don't know why you would put it in my bag.
Wait, you don't know why? That's obviously... So that's what it was, Miran. You did it for me. That's because you kept saying it was impossible for you. There's no boy who wouldn't want a love letter from you. Hey, what do you think, Akira?
Me? Well, if we're talking about Aoi-san, I'm sure anyone would be happy. So, you should just hand the letter over confidently. If the girl I love is happy, then that's enough for me.
Thank you, Akira-kun. But this letter was for you.
What? Wait a second. Wait, that's what it was? What? You're kidding. So it was a letter for Akira. Shigeru, I'll handle your funeral.
Read it.
A love letter for me? A love letter from Aoi-san? A letter from the prettiest girl in class? I noticed that you really love to read mysteries. I actually also really love to read, despite my appearance. If you'd like, I'd love to know what books you recommend. I'll tell you mine too. Wait a second. This isn't a love letter at all. Well, I'll contact you when I get home.
Okay, thank you. Good for you. You finally gave him your love letter. Now I can go home without worrying. Well then, I'm going to head home. See you tomorrow.
Something doesn't add up. Weren't we looking for a love letter? But both Shigeru and Miran-san seem to think this is a love letter. Could it be a misunderstanding?
Would you walk me to the station?
Oh, sure.
I want to get back quickly so I can study and finally beat you.
That's right. We're in the middle of exams, so everyone wants to leave quickly. I wonder why Aoi-san returned to the classroom. Did she forget the letter? Hey, Aoi-san. Could it be that there were two letters?
What makes you think that?
I can understand that Miran-san dropped my bag and hung it back up. But still, it's odd she would hang it on the opposite side. She said that she was panicked, so there was no reason to go around the desk.
What about it?
Did you perhaps return to the classroom to put a letter in my bag? And when you opened my bag, there was already a letter in it. And that's how the love letter and the letter you meant to give me got switched. You knew where the love letter was from the start. And you hung my bag on the opposite side to make it stand out for me. Something like that?
Correct.
Aoi-san kept the love letter she had meant for someone away in her pocket, but I would eventually know what was inside of it. Because after all, it was a love letter meant for me. However, I wouldn't receive that letter until much later.
Here, the book you were talking about yesterday.
And here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
No Moriyunosuke Akutagawa?
Oh, so you did notice it?
Kappa, Dragon, Spider's Thread, Mikan are all his works, right? It's things like that that made me fall in love with her after all.
Correct. But I see you didn't know he also wrote piano.
So he wrote something like that.
I'm so happy. I never expected to have someone to talk about books with in high school.
Me too. I mean, I'm happy too. We became friends, recommending each other books just like this, all throughout high school. We graduated, started dating, and went to the same university for 4 years. And when we became working adults, we started living together.
I hope we continue to get along.
Even to this day, we still recommend interesting books to each other. I'm Akira Takehara. I'm an ordinary high school student with a gorilla-like face. Some people even get scared of me because of my face and my physique. Whoa, Akira! Your bento today looks great as always! I woke up early, so I cooked a hamburger steak. Amazing! But once I get to talk with my classmates, they start feeling comfortable with me. So my school life so far has been a pretty fun one. Still, there's one thing I would say is kind of sad. Girls don't see me as a romantic interest.
You're such a great cook, Akira-kun. You're amazing for a gorilla.
But one day, when I came home to the apartment where I was living alone... Huh? There's someone on the floor? Are you okay? Hun?
Hungry.
What?
I'm sorry, but could you carry me in, please?
What? But even under this circumstance, is it right to enter a woman's room?
Also, hot water, please.
Huh?
Smells nice. What? Is that...
Please eat.
Are you sure? The perfect sweet and sour flavor soaked into the pork. And the ginger flavor just whets the appetite. It must go perfectly with rice. Each strain is so soft. And the more I chew, the more the natural sweetness of the rice spreads. You cooked this in a clay pot, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, the salad is amazing too! Where did you get this dressing from?
I made it myself.
That was so delicious! Thank you very much! It's been a while since I've had this proper food. I've been too busy with my work. By the way, who are you? Are you perhaps a fairy who'll do the housework for me? Like I saw in here.
No, I'm not. A fairy couldn't be this big. It doesn't look like you remember, so I'll try to explain.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that at all. I'm Haruka, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Isn't she a bit too careless?
By the way, is this what you usually do?
No, but you were collapsing from hunger, and you don't seem to have a balanced diet.
Ah, I see. Okay, so, Gorihara-kun,
It's Takehara.
I have a suggestion.
A few days later.
Akira-kun, is it ready?
Almost. By the suggestion of Haruka-san, who works a lot but can't cook at all, I started cooking at her apartment. We also ate dinner together. Haruka-san was the one paying for the food. For me, it was a win-win situation since I could save money on food, and I like to cook anyway. But is it really okay to have someone like me in your apartment?
Why do you ask?
I thought girls wouldn't want to get close to a guy like me. You know, a big, gorilla-looking guy.
Akira-kun, gorillas are really cool, you know? First of all, they're smart. And because they're smart, they possess the kindness to empathize with others. They are so kind that when they are attacked by other animals, they sometimes choose to run away rather than fight. But they are also very strong. I've heard that their grip is close to 500 kilograms. And I love their wild faces too. They're gentle, strong, and cool. There's no other animal like the gorilla. So, Akira-kun, you should be proud of being a gorilla.
Haruka-san, I'm not a gorilla in the first place.
Anyway, time to eat.
What? Why are you crying?
This fried chicken, it's so juicy, and the outside is so crispy it makes me cry.
Okay.
I wonder how this mapo tofu is. Spicy!
Oh, you didn't like spicy food?
Oh my god, this flavor is mind-blowing!
What is this reaction?
That was so good! You've completely conquered my stomach. I wish you would be my wife, Akira-kun.
What? Me? Your wife?
Oops. I didn't mean anything by that.
Okay. It's been a few weeks since I started my symbiotic relationship with Haruka-san. I was choosing a recipe book to use, and it had gotten quite late.
I'm leaving now. Really.
Hey, come on! Oh, she's being hit on. Well, he's a good-looking guy, so maybe she's not too upset. If I interrupt, I may ruin things for her. You don't have a boyfriend, do you? Why don't you invite me in?
No.
You're living alone, right? Hey. Huh? What? Leave her alone. She's my partner. What the heck? A gorilla like you? Don't mess around. Did you know? A gorilla's grip strength is about 500 kilograms?
Akira-kun.
Haruka-san, you're not disappointed in me? Showing such violent behavior and saying such things.
Gorillas are certainly gentle animals that would rather run away than fight. But I think it's also kindness to be able to summon up the courage to fight for someone else.
Haruka-san.
But you know what? I think your hands are better suited for cooking and making people smile than for fighting. And I like you the way you are. So then, why don't we go home?
Okay, what would you like to eat?
Ginger grilled pork.
A few years later.
Thank you for coming. We look forward to seeing you again. Good job, darling.
We managed to get through the lunchtime, didn't we?
So, it's time for...
After graduating high school, I went to a cooking school and opened a restaurant with Haruka-san. Thanks to her, the restaurant is thriving and we receive loads of customers. But what I find best is...
Yummy!
It's a secret from our customers, but what I love the most is the smile on Haruka's face when she eats my food. I'm out shopping today with my wife. I chose a shopping district far from home so that we don't get spotted by our classmates.
There's only couples on dates here. They should be studying if they're so bored.
That being said, we're on a date too.
Married couples don't count as a date. We're just on a shopping run.
I'm pretty sure married couples go on dates too. What are you going to buy?
We still need to buy stuff like water, rice, a stepladder, and carpets.
Let's just shop online for the heavy stuff. I can't really carry the heavier stuff home, naturally.
Oh, it shouldn't be a problem for a strong guy like you, right, Saito? You even carried me in your arms like a princess before.
God damn it.
Oh, wow.
Do you want it?
Not really.
Alright then, I'll buy it for you.
No, that's all right. It's way too expensive.
Don't worry about it. It'll work out. If I dip into the New Year's money I saved up.
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
It's the first time a boy gave me a present. So stunning.
Hey, where do we keep the soy sauce again?
Stop peeping, you pervert!
What are you up to?
Nothing!
The following morning. Are you really wearing your ring to school?
Oops.
I'm happy you're taking such good care of it, but it'll be troublesome if everyone sees it.
It's not like I'm cherishing it. Don't get me wrong. It just totally slipped my mind because that's how much I really don't care. The ring. I was certain I put it in here, but the entire pouch is missing. Why? Why? Did I drop it somewhere? He had taken the trouble to buy it for me. It was a present from Saito.
You alright?
It's nothing. I'm heading out for a bit. I can't tell him that I lost the ring.
These days, my wife has been getting home late. She's not the type to go out partying, but...
I'm home.
What are you up to, staying out until late every day?
It has nothing to do with you.
On top of that, she's weirdly tired out. She's stubborn, so she's not going to confess honestly what's going on. I decided to tail my wife after school. What in the world? Is she searching for something? Now that I think about it, I haven't seen her wearing her ring these days. Could she have... Even after the sun went down, she continued looking for something.
Why? Why can't I find it? My ring. The ring from Saito.
The ring. Just as I suspected.
Saito!
Thanks for working so hard trying to find it. But it's alright now. Let's head home.
No, it's not alright. I have to find it no matter what.
Don't make such a fuss over it. It's just a ring. We'll buy another one.
That's not the problem.
Why are you being like this?
That ring is real.
Huh?
You were forced into marriage by others, but that ring was the only real thing you've ever given to me. Your true feelings for me. So I have to get it back no matter what.
Damn, girl. You're just so stubborn.
Because.
Then I'll look too. When did you lose it?
The day I wore the ring to school. But I checked everywhere it could be, and I don't remember the small details.
Don't underestimate my memory. That day after school, we went shopping. The streets we strolled, the shops we went into, the places we stopped at. Everything's all up in here. The pouch with the ring inside had fallen into a ditch near a cafe. It must have fallen out of Akane's bag on that day when she hesitated whether to enter the cafe or not and checked how much she had in her purse.
You really found it for real. In an instant.
Because I'm a genius. Do you understand now why you can't beat me on tests?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Oh, come on now. Damn, she drives me crazy. Don't lose it anymore.
I won't. Never again.
Let's get home and take a bath.
All right.